Hello my friends, welcome. Today I wanted to share with you a bit about my practice of connecting to the earth. I talk a lot about getting outside, being outdoors, walking barefoot through the grass, going for a hike, breathing fresh air, meditating outside, how all these things really aid us in recentering, finding our connection outside of all the noise and clutter that culture and society, the world is constantly throwing in our faces, and backing away from all of that to find true connection. But I think it goes beyond just going outside. I think we can invite nature into our lives in so many different ways. One of the ways that I really enjoy doing this is through herbal medicines, herbal remedies, herbal teas, things that invite herbs into my life. I have a plant-based diet. I love to supplement herbs, especially when they're growing in my own backyard. So today I picked some fresh lavender from one of my mom's garden beds. She has some beautiful lavender growing this summer, so I harvested a few handfuls of lavender sprigs. I also picked some spearmint from my parents' beautiful spearmint hedgerow. Mint grows like crazy this time of year, at least where I live, so I took advantage of it. So I had seen a recipe for a hair rinse by, I believe the YouTube channel is called Holistic Habits, and I'll link it below in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. But she was talking about different hair rinses you can make from herbs and how it's really good for your skin. So I decided to try making the lavender apple cider vinegar hair rinse for myself. I've never done it before, so it's the first time. So I picked some lavender for that. And I also got enough to make fresh lavender mint tea, which is becoming a fast favorite of mine this year. It's so refreshing and relaxing. So I'm going to show you guys actually how to make this latte that I'm drinking right here. And I don't know if you can see, but it has lavender and mint leaves right in here. So for this latte, I first made the tea using some of the fresh lavender I picked and mint, and I just poured hot water over both of these in a mason jar for storage. You can also do this directly in a cup, which I often do, and you can do it hot or cold. Then I added some unsweetened vanilla hemp milk, some stevia, and I actually ended up adding some raw wildflower honey from my local farmer's market as well, which I found really complements the lavender taste. I love making teas like this because I can just leave the ingredients in the jar and stick it in the fridge, and it just really infuses. If it becomes too strong, you can actually stretch it a little farther by just taking some of it and diluting it with water, and then it lasts kind of twice as long as well. Next, I also made the hair rinse. So I went ahead and took a handful of lavender, popped it in a mason jar, and I covered it completely with what ended up being for me one full bottle of apple cider vinegar. I used Bragg's apple cider vinegar, and it was about one whole small bottle of that. Then I sealed it up and stored it in the fridge. According to the video, she says to let it sit for about 2 weeks, and so it becomes really nice and infused. So those are the lavender based goodies that I've been whipping up in the kitchen in my free time. I've been working on a couple of different writing projects that have me sitting at my desk for most of the day each day, but I like to take the time, especially in the afternoon and evening. It's just so beautiful out this time of year, and get outside, go harvest some lavender, make something in the kitchen, make something holistic. Think about what types of herbs and plants that you want to invite into your life, things maybe that you haven't tried before. Lavender is something that I wasn't always so familiarized with the concept of eating and drinking lavender. It wasn't really something that I thought about very much, but when you start to use and experiment with different herbs, it's amazing how many wonderful, healthy recipes you can come up with. So those are a few recipes that I've really been enjoying lately while the lavender is in bloom. Please comment below and tell me if you've ever tried lavender tea, if you've ever made your own tea from scratch with herbs or with fruit or anything like that. I would love to hear about it. And let me know if you will be trying any of these recipes. I would love to know about that. Again, I'll link some stuff down below in the description if you're interested in making the hair rinse for yourself. I'll link that video. If you enjoyed this video, it always means a lot when you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with someone you think might think it's cool. If you would like to support the channel, you can do so on my Patreon. I will link that below in the description. Otherwise, I so appreciate your support, my friend. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Namaste.